Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nupehadda, and today is July 4th, 2020. It is Independence Day here in the United States. Now, before we start this video, I want to give a shout out to all of our law enforcement, people who serve in the military, and people who are currently active in the military overseas. We give you a salute for our patriotism, and we do thank you for your services. Now, to the video. This video is a little bit overdue on my part. Now, a lot of things have happened on my end. Won't get into details about that, but suffice to say, a couple of weeks back, this duel happened. So, after the duel, I promised Dips, who this is the video for him, his link will be down below, to his YouTube channel, Team DDD. After the duel, I did a deck profile of my own deck and everything like that, and I decided that afterwards that I was going to go ahead and do a reaction video of our duel. It just, like I said, things happen, and July 4th, why not? With everything else that's going on around the world and everything like that, we need something a bit more calmer. So, I'm going to try to tell my end of the story of what was going on in this duel. Now, this is, I'm not going to give the results. You'll have to watch the video either here or down below. Doesn't matter at this point. But, suffice to say, I'm going to try to give you my input of what I was thinking at the time. And because of my internet, we're going to try to do this in a short amount of time. So let's go ahead and get into this.
Yeah. Send me a link to it. Will do. Okay. Also put on there my YouTube channel name on there. You send me.
Now, regardless of the self-sponsoring on that and everything like that, there's going to be a lot of shakiness in this because I tend to bang tables with my arms a lot. I do apologize for that, Dips.
The thing, and I'll put you in the description. Okay. That's what I did when I played. James. Well, it might give me some viewers. So. Then again, I have to make content again besides the last video I made. I've been getting a lot of viewers here recently. Definitely with the deck that I got. The deck I have right here has got more views than any other deck I put on there, and I've even put Eldritch and everything else on there. What deck are you playing right now? You'll see. Fair enough. Can they hear us? Yeah, they can hear us. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh yeah, we can definitely hear y'all.
Did you cut me? Go ahead. Well, I don't have any scissors, so. Fair enough. I gotta get my humor in there. Yeah.
Jokes all the way. Even though I'm not a parent.
It's 10. Your choice. I'll take first. Not the hand I wanted, but the hand God gave me.
Hey, that's true.
Rudder.
Now, a little bit of context about this. Now, this is a cookie cutter deck, which what I'm referring to is, in the day, cookie cutter just meant, copy and paste. The same deck and everything like that, and this is the first time I actually played the deck in real life. Now, I will eventually do a updated version of the deck profile and possibly videos of this deck versus the world. But right now, this is just a original alpha stage. So what I mean is, this is only part one of many versions I want to be making. Now, I have made some updates already, but this build here is just more of for allow me to see how the deck plays out and everything. Now, you'll already see Meteor is already there, but you're going to see something very interesting going on here.
All right, we're good. I mean, we're good, yeah. Cool. I don't have anything to stop you right now. I mean, besides me flipping the table, but yeah, I wanted to do that last game. I feel bad. Special. This has been an experience. Let's put it that way. Which I don't mind having, considering it allows me to upgrade this deck later. Trade in. Oh, you're playing Photons, aren't you? Yep. Interesting.
Now, to point this out real quick, I have never played against a true Photon deck before. I played versions where they have Photon monsters and everything like that, but they've never been a pure deck, or at least a deck close to being a pure Photon deck. So this was an experience for me. And I've not played against Photon cards in a while, so I was still a bit ill-informed about what they did.
Discard a special effect to search.
Yep. As God in my witness, he is shiny.
Oldie, baby.
Very shiny.
Special.
Yep. I remember you. I have the originals.
Now, can we point out here that I've not seen that card in years being played. I've seen it from time to time in my book, but being played and even in this deck, you know, kind of surprised me a bit. But at the same time, once you see what happens, it doesn't surprise me as much. So,
Cyber Dragon?
Normal summon? No, I don't have 2 5s.
Yet. You have the capability to make him?
What, Cyber?
Yeah.
Yes, but not right now. I got detach negate.
and that, ladies and gentlemen, is me trying to crash a meteor on the ground and him just one punching it and just destroying the meteor without destroying society itself.
Does it destroy it?
Yes, it destroys it.
I tried.
Link to. So flare. Shit. I misplayed, but it's whatever. It's fine.
I kind of misplayed as well.
I will pass it on to you.
I tried to send a meteor your way. You just
Your standby phase.
okay.
Expect to search.
That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's all good.
But yeah, you did try to send a meteor my way. I was afraid you had it. That's why I had to go into photon mode before I went into soul flare. If not, you would have wiped my entire board.
Yeah.
And cut me.
Well, it's been a while since I played, so I'm not familiar with some of these cards here.
That's
Given how this is turning out, I don't think I'm going to have fun with this.
He can negate. He can destroy special summon.
What can he do exactly?
He can negate and destroy any monster effect you activate.
Okay. What about summoning conditions?
What do you mean?
Like, say, block dragon and stuff like that. Can he stop it?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be on the field.
But, I mean, can he stop the summoning?
From your hand or
Hand or graveyard? Because it's summoning.
if his effect activates, yeah, I can.
That's a lot of hand traps.
Actually, I have a way to get around that shit.
Yeah.
Didn't want to have to do this. But that has to be a Earth.
I mean,
Does he negate and destroy?
Yep. Okay. Any monster effect that activates, I can just trigger him off and destroy.
That's fine.
He's like Doomcalver, except it's a choice.
Two things I want to point out about this. Well, first of all, the Doomcalver reference, I have no idea why I made that reference. We stun decks have never used Doomcalver when it came to having the Cookamera cards. Guardian he pretty much negates any monster effect that activates. The problem is that if it's part of a chain at the same time and everything, your opponent chooses which one is the last thing. He has to negate the last thing that activates. So that's a bit of a misinformed statement I made there. But then again, it was at night. So as I said, the Doomcalver reference, I don't know why I made that reference exactly. I think I was just comparing the two, but that's a bit inaccurate because Doomcalver will just go off on the first thing that activates regardless of chain, which is kind of dumb because that just means the Night Tenor body just leaves the field whenever your opponent activates something stupid.
Okay. Activating his effect.
At least with Guardian.
I mean, I'm active.
Is he special?
I'm special summon by banishing 3.
Alright. I'll effect tribute, blow them up.
Negate.
Detach, negate that.
Okay. Effect.
All right, what I've done here, I asked earlier if Block Dragon's summoning could be negated. Now, I don't know if Dip was understanding what I was asking, but I was pretty much asking if like the effect of Block Dragon being summoned from my hand or graveyard by banishing 3 Earths, it's Earths or rocks, I can't recall offhand, would actually be negated. Now, maybe it could, maybe it couldn't. I don't know. I have to look at this card's effect and everything like that. But what I was betting on was to at least either stop his activation or somehow, you know, sidestepped him away from Block Dragon so I can go into what I needed. And that's essentially what's going on here, because Block Dragon will allow me to get the tuners out, and because he has nothing but monsters on his side of the field, I can bring out Researcher? It's one of them. Bring that out and bring the others out, and then I can go into what I need to go into.
Where's the other one? Do it again. Whenever he's sent to the grave.
It's not Researcher, it's Analyze.
But negated is a. Oh no, that's right. Negated is summon.
Okay, sure enough. That actually helped me out more than I thought it would. Alright, since you control more monsters than since you control monsters, I can summon you. I can special summon you.
Okay, I have to point this out. I know I keep doing this, but I'm also allowing YouTube to keep loading up this video. But the statement I just made about since he controls nothing of the monsters is actually a correction that happened to me earlier in the locals. I originally thought as long as my opponent controlled more monsters than I did, that I could summon him. That's not the case. Apparently, there has to be nothing, or my opponent has to control monsters, as I control nothing. So, like no monsters on my side of the field or something like that. So, I misplayed that earlier in the locals, but at this point, I think I corrected myself on there. So, shout out to anyone at the locals. Let me know if I did or not.
And special summon.
Yep.
Activate your effect first. Check my hand real quick.
Oh yeah, that's
Non-tuner.
Yeah.
So go with Doki. Put the rest back in the order. Yeah, they all have the effect to special summon a non-tuner Earth.
Excavate top 5 and do special summon 1 excavated non-tuner rock.
Or rock, yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, so you've been activated. You activate. You
Sometimes the luck of the draw does not help.
In this card, you run 3 block.
That's spicy tech card. That's Fossil Dino. It's my favorite card in this deck. It also can be very ruining.
Yeah, I also have 3 of him, but I don't want to play him yet.
No, I don't want to
So
play.
I have the choice to choose if I want to summon a non-tuner rock.
Yeah.
So that's one of the good things about this. Okay, you have to.
The normal summon.
It has to be a. You have to discard a rock type.
I have to say something about Doki Doki. I love the card in terms of this deck, but I hate its effect. At least on the Dev Pros, because Doki Doki has a particular effect that you have to discard a rock monster, and you special summon a rock monster with the same attribute and level as the monster you discarded. Face up attack position or face down defense position. And you know how many times I wanted to put monsters face up defense position, but could it? Doki Doki, disappoint me in that.
You are not a rock. However, we will go ahead and super summon.
Better monsters.
4 and a 6 red type.
Yep.
Red type do again.
I
Probably
can
one of the
reveal the
best.
top 5 and special summon any monster that's able to be special summoned from the top of my deck. Otherwise,
Is it reveal or is it excavate?
excavate. I can excavate the top 5. I can choose to special summon any monster.
Rock and defense.
What is it?
I was reading. It says special summons any rock and defense position.
Well, any monster. Yeah.
Activate.
I'm misquoting at that point.
We'll go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Does that affect hard one per turn?
That's a good question. No, it is not.
Nope, he's not once per turn effect.
I just have to reveal a rock type at the end, or the Kokomira. Oh my shot wing. Never mind. Well,
As many times as you have to go in your deck and shuffle and everything like that, I'll have to admit it is very infuriating whenever you realize you don't have to shuffle because you put everything on the bottom of the deck.
he's mainly used to stop this crap like this, so that way I can keep going.
Pretty much.
We'll go ahead and
And this is where we try to bounce it.
go into the big one. I can excavate the top 5. Any rock monsters. Yeah, any rock monsters that are revealed, I can choose that many cards on your side of the field to bounce it back to your hand. So, 1, 2, 3. But they go back at the bottom of the deck in any order, so. And lastly, we'll have him excavate the top 5, and I get to choose one of these type,
Okay.
the archetype, and add it to my hand. I did not get anything.
I'm going to admit it right now, he's my least favorite because he doesn't do anything in terms of field presence when it comes to his effects. It's just, yeah, it's good to add a core or archetype core card from the top 5 to your hand and everything. The problem is, unless it's the start or mid of this combo, he's not doing anything afterwards except for attack power, which I think he's 2,800 off the top of my head.
So I will go ahead and do damage for 24 and 3K.
I'm sorry, 24. Huh?
Attach and then also use 1,010.
3K. I don't know if they can see it or not because of the.
Yeah, they can. That's why that was just on the side.
And
We cannot. We can only see colors on there. So we see green, red, and yellow. So have to do the math on that.
since Kokomira is in the graveyard and everything like that, I don't have to reveal a Earth or a Kokomira core. And I will end turn. Good. Yeah, I'm just checking real quick to see what I have in grave. What's that? Yeah, I have to update this deck and everything because I need at least more fire, water, and winds in order to like.
Yeah, I'm going to point this out. I have no non-Earth monsters in the main deck, except for like Olion, which is the wind. I'm not running the souls or the crystals or whatever they are in the deck because they're just not worth it. Like the blue one's the only one's worth it, and it's not worth it at times. So I tried to stick to more of a pure Earth rock deck for the main deck at least, and try to utilize different attributes for the extra deck. I don't know if I'm still going to go with that plan or if I'm just going to try to wing it by just going to synchro plays. We'll have to see how the deck performs afterwards.
Use their effects during your turn.
Maybe it does something I forgot.
Like they have quick effects like it.
Yeah, the water eggs are in the grave. Yeah.
No, I don't run any of the eggs. They're just too slow.
I'm not sure what they are.
It's like you either can send them to the graveyard or they're just dead weight in your hand.
Battle phase. Poke him for 9K.
What? How are you getting 9K
It's the
out?
same thing except
This guy.
This card is stupid, by the way. Yeah, I lost this round. That 9K beater came out of nowhere and just whipped me. It's like I remember seeing this card a while back, but I never knew what it did. So yeah, props to you, Dip, on that one.
Numero one.
Okay.
Drag Lugan allows me to bring a number monster out and equip another number monster to it. Detach, he gains 1,000 attack for every rank on the field. So 8 plus himself is 9.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna be crit because
Yeah.
poking him for.
oh, he can double attack.
No, he can
No,
punch
he's
and then I can punch
destroying.
him.
He's just killing everything.
So that's pretty much game.
That is game, yeah. Because he'll hit for 9, you lose 6, and that
Okay.
pretty much GG.
I didn't realize what I was dealing with here.
This deck can be explosive, but it's tough
Yeah.
against your deck. But yeah,
Now,
I
while
know
they're
like
doing
this one, if you
this,
have water
I'll
in
have
the
to
grave, you could do
admit
stuff
that-
shenanigans on
Like
my
I said
turn.
before at the beginning here.
Spell and trap cards.
Second.
You can target.
Now, as I said at the beginning of this video, this is the first time I'm playing this deck. So slow playing is the only thing I have going for me right now because I have to understand what the deck does and everything. I have practice on Dead Pro and everything like that with this deck, but physical copy, that's a bit of a different experience, especially for an older player like me.
A rock monster in your grave, special summon with him,
He doesn't have the same item.
and you can target a card in your opponent's graveyard, banish it. Essentially, him and him. I use him mostly to do a special summoning, and just use him to get rid of stuff. He's hardly ever used, so I might actually take him out.
Really?
That's doing the thing right
I'd
now.
rather get one of these out than him, because the only thing he can do for me on my turn is get me one of the cards from the archetype into my hand.
Fair enough.
So, and right now I have to update this deck because I got more stuff. So today than I had the other before getting here. But I like the deck.
Yeah, that's fun. Literally the only reason I'm not playing it is because I didn't want to pay for research.
It's a very fun
Yeah.
deck.
And I
have
got
to admit.
tired. I got sick and tired of playing decks that have targets on their back because I got tired of the ban list always fucking me. So I decided to play a deck such as this one, that the ban list wouldn't hurt that much. Go ahead and reset.
Yeah, I got it. I don't see the main core deck being hit. I can see like the supports like the Block Dragon and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what you would really hit with this deck.
It's just Block Dragon. The main core probably won't get hit for a year.
Well, I mean, what would you hit really? I mean, they all did the same thing. The only difference is one's level 4 and the others are level 2s.
They'd probably go for the go engine because the
I'm partly correct on that, but there's also other aspects of this. They could go after the easy searcher, or they could try to limit the tuners. Anything's possible in that, but I have heard a lot of people be like Block Dragon and Fiber Needle getting banned, so I've been trying to practice with a deck without them. Hard, but possible.
people that play the go ones.
Well, I mean, it is it is a very good engine to go into.
It is, actually.
I can see the go engine getting hit hard because of this, but I just don't see anything, the main core of this, getting hit, because there's not really anything you can do, because it is more based on chance than anything on what you can get. I can see like I said, I can see Block Dragon either going to 1 for the most part, and that is the like middle ground type thing, or they go full out ban. The go support, they might wait on that to see what
Another
happens.
thing too, I don't know if you run it, but I know other ones run it, and Aurora Dawn needs to go.
Who?
Aurora Dawn, the one that special summons tokens for you to synchro with. The Duel Overload. It came out in Duel Overload, Mega Phantom Beast Aurora Dawn. It works really good with your O-line.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Because the line would give you a token, then Phantom Beast would give you 2 tokens up to whatever you links material you use. So say you use a link 3, you get 3 tokens.
I've tried it in my other build, not this deck, but on the other deck. I'm not keen on it. Like, I understand why people would run it, but I'll go first, by the way. But I don't see it being a hassle. Like, just put the 1 and be done with it.
And And this is
I
probably.
just don't see it being a real disastrous
Blame my internet on this. I don't tell the internet to.
thing for people to deal with.
Yeah.
Versus like Block Dragon or something like that, but it maybe later on, but not right now. Doki Doki. Activate Doki Doki. Send Go to special summon the dwarf. Which allows Go to be special summoned by his effect.
Base feature and archetype motion control type.
I was stumbling, so I was trying to do what I need to do. And then I realized.
I think right now we're just going to play it safe.
Now the question is, did I play this correct?
Yeah, he's pretty good. Actually, I want you to go in the grave. If I can get another one of you out, I can get him out.
Research.
No, actually,
Researcher
That's the one that most people search.
but unfortunately,
What? Dip? You have to explain this one to me. Since when do you have the Winged Dragon Raw in this? Or did you summon it and I forgot about it? Maybe, someone happened. I don't remember you bringing this out on me. What is this? What is this nonsense?
for me, I'm not like most people.
Searching the bureau for a follow-up.
I would not be killed by God.
This is game 2. I won game 1. Actually, I won. I lost the striker.
But it's a free tournament.
Huh?
2-1. Yeah.
I'm 1-1 then. I'm 1-1 then, sorry.
Actually, I'm going to have to do research. Like, he OTK'd me on the first round.
That doesn't surprise me. Galaxy guys have
Numero number 100.
100.
I'll go ahead and summon her. Yeah, I have to do it because I don't have another of the archetype on the field.
Yeah, he allows special summon her as long as you have an Earth. Or a rock, I believe.
If I had another one of the archetypes, I'd get
No, it's Earth.
not analyzer, but the researcher. Not researcher, but whatever her name is, the other level 2.
Yeah.
Activate.
Names are not my forte.
Seeker.
Seeker. Researcher, Seeker, and Analyzer. I believe that's their name.
We'll go ahead and special summon
Yep,
you.
get you out.
These on the bottom. Seeker.
4 and 2, so 6. Reptide, I assume?
Yeah. He's the best one when it comes to starting off combos and everything.
Yeah.
Activate.
Like, he allows you to do so much. It's not even funny.
Like, I would rather go into him more often than what in some scenarios that I've seen.
I summon that card every game.
Huh?
I summon Reptide every game.
I try to, but it doesn't always happen.
You draw a tuner and any other monster in your deck, it happens.
Alright, let's see what we don't want.
Yeah, like so many instances.
Make this a bit easier.
If I summon Needle Fiber, I do it. If I summon Needle Fiber, I have the whole
You know what?
Yeah.
Just to be safe about this.
The anti-Navier rule.
I ain't worried about
And
the
we
brew.
will
I'm
set
just worried about
2 cards.
Set and Emancipator?
Yeah,
Okay, my go.
go ahead.
Lightning Spawn.
What is that for the?
Blows up your front row, except for him.
Because he's in attack mode or defense
You
mode.
can either
Yeah.
blow up all spell and traps or it's all attack.
Yeah, I can blow up all the back row or front row, but I'm more scared of your monsters.
Why, they haven't done anything yet. I've been more afraid of the back room.
Normal summon.
Yep.
Okay.
Special effect of search.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Prevents from special summon.
That's 13. 13. Oh. Okay.
I don't
That's why
let
you-
Dip realize what had happened as soon as Photodino came out. Photodino prevents your opponent from prevents anyone from special summoning once it's on the field. And if it's face down when it's flipped face up, it destroys all special summon monsters on the field.
Use him.
I didn't know.
So
I'll pass.
What's his attack? Power 5?
500.
Alright.
sorry, Div. It's one reason why I like older cards.
Yeah. 12.
7.
Oh, 7, yeah.
He's at 12, so he's 7.
Yeah. Put you at 73.
Alright.
Go right ahead.
Jesus Christ, you're not being sweet to me at all. Set 1 pass.
It's one of the reasons why I play that. Just in case I get in a scenario where I know I could lose it.
Yep.
12.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I think I win this round.
No, that's the first time I've ever been hit by that.
It's on the fence.
Okay, I don't think he can summon anything at this point. Because I think most of the Div's cards are like special summoning scenarios. I could be wrong on that because I can't really see
Just
stand
play
right
it
now.
safe. Set 1 card. 12.
I know I see God in there.
Yeah.
I probably
Right,
played that
49?
correctly.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Normal summon. Flip imperm on that.
Activate.
You can't call that good.
I can't call it a great that, but I can that.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know if it'll prevent you from doing anything with it. But,
Yeah, I blind.
I mean,
called
there's
the
2
grave
copies
on that.
there. I'm not going to get released one of them.
Special. Effective search.
Okay.
Because I didn't know what I was going to be doing.
Of course, he also has a second nasty effect, but hardly anyone ever uses it. If he's flipped face up, he can destroy monsters on the field that are special summoned.
Monster from hand to side file to material, turn attachment material from this card to
Star Leash. 1 summon effect.
Okay.
Special.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's the Pokemon.
Galaxy Expedition.
Sea monster.
Okay.
Pretty sure I won this round. I don't. Yep.
What do you mean? That was 1, 2, 3. This is not 4 summon.
You summon him, 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 him. Or, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Got me.
Game.
25. 45. It's 75 defense.
20,
Big move.
13 and what? 20 or 23 defense on my part.
What are you talking about?
I'm just throwing up to the because he was in face down.
You don't tribute your own monsters.
I put it to tribute
No,
all.
it's only mine.
Oh, it's all monsters.
And it's all
Brew does
monsters.
his field too?
Yeah.
All monsters that you
Oh, okay.
get all the attacks.
did not know that.
Yeah,
That's very
that's why I'm hesitant about it. But 23 defense for
It'd be
him.
pretty crazy if it was just yours.
Yeah, it had mine. Yeah, it was 75 defense and 38, 44 attack
44 attack on your side.
and 75 defense.
12, 16.
Oh, you're right, Billy.
Be 18 attack extra. So it's a
It is a beefy token.
It's a 62 attack, 75 defense.
okay. All right.
Here we go, yeah.
All right. So draw. Yeah, you're right. Special summon and defense.
Nope. I can call right now. This is where I messed up. Sorry, Dip, but I was not able to special summon you because I had a monster on the field. Now, if you know, if it was just that on the field and this was gone, I've been able to do that. But yeah, this is my fault. I meant to screw up on that.
Activate.
If you want to rematch, Dip, just ask.
Not with that big ass rock there. However, I will normal summon this.
Yep.
I'll activate its effect. Summon.
Yep.
To special summon. Yep.
Yep.
Now the question is, what can I do to kill you?
You gotta get rid of my 75 defense rock token first.
Yes, I do. That's the thing I have to deal with right now.
Now, in hindsight, I should have been able to summon
Man, it's not gonna be
the
easy.
guy and just bounce everything, but I don't know if I remember thinking about that or not.
Normal summon.
I don't think I summoned it here. Link monster. No, I didn't.
Should be able to.
Alright.
I need the full package.
Yep.
Was it a
It bounces.
7? So 4, 5, 6. That's 8. So 2, 4. So it is an 8.
Yeah, it's only 6 and 8 because they correspond to the tuners that having 4 and a 2.
Because all the ancient crystals are level 4.
Get an SP +5 in your deck, and if you do, you can attend.
Return cards on my opponent's side of the field equal to the bronze. So, lady luck on this part. Activate.
All the way like how much you were paying at times. 1,
2, 3,
yep.
4.
If you can tell me what's time.
Special summon.
Plenty of time.
Attack power. Actually, that is
Yeah, yeah, we did it.
Yeah,
Game 3.
good game.
Yeah. What's
Yep.
my next card? Yeah. 7 fucking cards
Now,
in a piece.
I might be forgetting this, but if this was special summon by its effect, I would not have been able to attack this turn. Now, I don't want to go back on the video and re-look to see
A single side deck card? It's annoying.
It can be very annoying.
Because that was one of the other things I screwed up as well. But I don't know if it was still. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, believe me. Especially you, Dib. Let me know if I screwed that up.
So how many subscribers do you have?
I only have 36.
How many?
36.
36?
That's it, yeah.
I have 65, I believe, but it's been stagnant for a while, so.
Yeah, that's a total my fault. But now I got 67, so I appreciate y'all for your support. Even though it's just a hobby and everything, I'm not monetizing this or anything, especially with this video. With all the swearing we're doing in this one. It doesn't bother me. All this is just hobby. And if you wanted me to do a reaction video on this, I'm sure. So I do apologize for being 2 to 3 weeks late on this, but look at this way. It's a holiday special. So, probably not the greatest thing to do on this, but Star Wars had a holiday special and we don't see it anymore. This is probably a lot better than them.
Huh?
Now the big question. Who wins this?
Hey, who won your Carlos?
I did.
1-1 right now. Definitely tell you put out a lot of work on this deck.
Yeah, bust my ass on. I'll take first.
That's fine.
He has done a lot of work on that deck. Unfortunately, at this point in time, my deck that I'm playing right now has not been worked as much because I'm
Special.
still in the early
Effective
stages
search.
of its development.
Oh, shit.
Is that okay?
Special. It's not force summon now. Summon effect. Special.
Anything else?
Now, I don't think you can hear it on my part, but I was starting counting. Even though I do not have it in my hand, I was trying to use some psychological warfare on him on that. It didn't work out on my favor, but it was still funny.
Expedition.
Okay.
Back to search.
6.
Did you say 6?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
6 summon.
he's counting.
Why does anything over 5 matter? It's all the same thing.
I
Nupehadda doesn't like gain an additional effect for the summons.
I like to get rid of the entire
You have an
field.
additional token for every single summon you go over.
Now, I like to give my opponent
It
a
was
chance
like
to
about
build
to
their
say
field before I destroy it.
I like to wipe out fields.
You're just reminding him. You're like, oh, by the way, I could have Nupehadda.
Yeah.
And then you had 5 tokens. Oh, yeah, you're at summon 10.
There's your 7th summon.
Yeah, there you go, Robin. That time to drop that. Perfect time.
Oh, is that number 11?
Maybe there's a specific summon that you want to summon it
Copy. How fast are you?
I was bluffing, by the way.
I know. I definitely, when I saw you get to 7, I knew. Stand
That's karma, Robin.
by. Let me guess, you top deck Nibiru, didn't you?
Yep.
Effect search.
I just stopped it.
That's so karma.
That's what you get for counting out loud.
I like doing it sometimes just to, screw people with.
Yeah, that's how you screw even more, is if you don't count.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I thought you didn't have it.
Alright, so. I will normal summon you.
Yo.
Let's see. Oh, you need another
Alright, that's it.
special summon.
No.
Special summon.
Mm-hmm.
Effect.
Excavate.
Yep.
Are you gonna stop it? I don't remember if you did or not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, dokie dokie.
Dokie dokie.
Yo.
How big are you?
25.
That was,
Dokie dokie.
To what?
The discard to summon a level. It has to be the same level with the same attribute.
Okay.
I found him there, but I haven't watched him in years.
Summon that in attack mode and run him over.
What refund?
Figured maybe you like this.
What refund?
You have the...
No, you can put on your screen. Oh, I get it. The tiger.
They don't watch it anymore.
Right now, it's the refund.
Effect.
Detach, then negate, destroy. And I'll also chain on top of that. Detach. Special.
Okay.
Just an FYI, nothing on my field can be destroyed by destroyed by card effects or targeted.
Okay. Activate.
Yeah.
But you don't have any more negation, right?
No.
And this is where you can summon and I cannot pass I do battle or not. If I do, I apologize again because that is a misplay on my part. That no one caught it, by the way.
Just by card effects, I can't destroy them.
Can't destroy by card effects and can't be targeted.
But I can still kill them, right?
Yeah.
Yep, I'm being dumb, ain't I?
Most of your cards have really high attack.
They all are, yeah.
I'm probably being dumb about this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have more tuners. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I changed some of the one because it requires no monsters on my stuff. Nope, I'm being an idiot.
Huh?
How?
Because it requires my opponent to control monsters.
Those the no monsters?
If only your opponent controls a monster.
You control monster, so you can't control any.
Oh, if only you're... Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, thank you, Toby, for actually pointing that out.
Pretty good.
I mean, it looks just by $1 price tag.
Were you putting water? Water, right?
I think I know what I did at this point. I think I screwed up, and I think I lost this because of my stupidity.
Do you play the bill that change your fifth on launch all over?
I'm pretty sure I lost this because I was being an idiot.
That's right, they came back target.
I should have kept.
Full sword can't do nothing.
I can handle them.
It wasn't bar, so that's
Probably not something code.
Alright. Well, I can at least run their asses over. I think.
25-3K.
I can't attack at this point because of the one Doki card against Gaia. Because it was special on my effect, which prevents you from
At
battling.
least run you
Nope.
over.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't work that way. I'm being an idiot.
Run you over because you're more of a pain in the ass than anything. And that does damage to 5.
That should have happened.
That's pretty much all you can do.
Main phase 2.
And this is where I screwed as well, because I should have just left them on the field. Because that would give them more protection in the long run instead of going into that. It's like, yeah, what are you going to do against this? Oh yeah, I negate your effect and 800 attack power. Well, I run you over. Not my greatest moment in this video.
Target. Tribute to search.
Yeah, I'm screwed. I realize that I'm screwed. At this
You're...
point.
What are you triggering?
Attribute himself to search.
Okay.
It's like I allow the search, or I don't allow the search, and I still lose because I have no attack power.
How much time's left?
Things like 2 minutes.
2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yep.
You got
About
at least
2
do
to 3 weeks,
600
I'm
points
still
of damage.
working on that.
Yeah. Is that close to target by any chance?
Mm-hmm.
Is it target?
I mean, you can target it.
No, I meant like does it when it negates my effects as a target?
Oh no. It just loses attack power.
Bro.
So she's at 32.
Yep.
Okay, where am I at?
You are at 75 to my 8.
I will.
I gotta do 600 points. Thank you, John.
I'm almost on. Battle phase. Banish both of these until the end of battle phase.
It doesn't matter, bro.
when I attack it, I can use its effective
Yeah.
damage. Yep.
Good game, man.
Yes, sir. And then punch for
There's no way I can recover from it.
You kind of had to either way, too.
Huh?
You had him either way. You did a dark reward.
Yeah. But I didn't want to.
It says you went to that. I knew you weren't going to do it because mine.
All right. So, Dip won this because of my stupidity at the third round. I should have kept those monsters on the field so that way I at least could have kept some life. But then again, as I stated, it was 2 minutes and 13 seconds or something like that left. So, either way, I was going to lose this. But there was a few mistakes I made in this duel that I didn't realize at that time. But re-looking at this now, I mean, I think most of those mistakes could have been fixed. You know, backtrack if I was alerted to them, and the outcome would have been mostly the same. There's a lot of this deck that needs to be improved. So, hopefully, we'll be able to see the deck again in a later, well, hopefully a video in the future, but the close future. So, but let me know down below what y'all think. And Dip, I'm going to say this right now. If you want a rematch, or if you want to do a cooperation on our videos or channels and everything like that, let me know, all right? I'll see y'all next time.